I got another video for y'all. That's Love After Lockup Season 2, Episode 7. Let's get into it. So Tracy ends up showing up, and not to hate on their wedding, but what the hell is this? Where are they? Is this Texas Roadhouse? Like, this looks like they conducting this shit in a bar. It looks like it's mad peanuts on the floor. But after they get married, they go outside of the venue, and Clinton was like, she had all my cards and no means of communication. Then she was like, what are you trying to say? Like, what did y'all think? I was going to run off with them or something? Bitch, yes. The gaslighting is crazy. You literally got arrested for like check fraud. So I don't trust you when it comes to shit like this. I don't trust you when it comes to anything that pertains to finances. Hell, Clinton better than me. Whole time that bitch was gone, I would have been leaving my Chime app open. The fuck? That nigga Mike got into an argument so he can go see Megan at Niagara Falls. He was telling Megan, why do we want to do the same old to signify our marriage? Because they went ring shopping or whatever. And she was like, oh, you're going to buy me this ring or whatever? That nigga was like, probably. And these niggas just be talking to them so crazy, and it'd be so funny. That's why I don't feel bad. Because it's like you just keep getting put down and put down and put down. And them niggas keep talking to you crazy, crazier and crazier, and you just don't give a fuck. So I don't be feeling bad for none of these hoes. Or these niggas. I don't feel bad for Clint. Or the other, what's it, Scott, I think is his name. I don't feel bad for them niggas. I don't feel bad for nobody on this shit. But yeah, so they went ring shopping, and then when they were leaving to go home, Mike was like, oh, I got to start an argument with her, which like is crazy. Like niggas just dead ass just starting arguments. Niggas is just dead ass stuff. And see, that's too much work. Like, I know what you thinking. Like, niggas is probably watching this like, man, every nigga done started an argument before. Nigga, not me. I'm too real for all that. I'm sorry. I don't have the time to waste my breath, my energy, my words, and none of that shit. I'm sorry. I'm just going to tell you, I'm trying to see my other bitch. I'm not. Hell, it might not even be an argument once you say that. That might be a shorter argument than the one that you conjuring up in your head to have. Like, yeah, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me though. I'm just that type nigga. I really don't give too much of a fuck. 9 times out of 10, if I'm fucking with a bitch, she already know I got another bitch if I had another bitch, so it wouldn't even be no argument. But yeah, so he's like, yeah, I'm finna start an argument. And this shit wasn't a masterclass from either side. And I mean that because Mike, not only have we said before he don't know how to lie, but it just like he can easily get verbally murked. But Sarah is so incoherent that she just can't do it. Because he was like, why do we need the same old to signify our marriage? And she started getting emotional, and she was like, da 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 da. I forget what she said, but she really should have just flipped it over on him, and she could have realized in that moment if he wanted to get married or not. Because when he says something like that, you don't get emotional and say some random shit. You're supposed to say, oh, well, how would you suggest that we signify our marriage? What would you suggest that we do? What symbol would we use? What item would we have to signify our marriage? Since you don't want to do the same old classic ring, what would it be? And he's only got 2 options. He's either going to come with that new option that he's thinking of, or that nigga's going to be like, see, why do we even need something to signify our marriage? And that's how you would know that nigga wants to marry you or not. It's really simple. But like I said, she is letting her emotions get into it and not logically dismantling this man. So, you know, he's going to get away with it. Nigga Mike was really sitting up there talking to her crazy. She was like, it's crazy. I can't even feel excited about the ring shopping. That nigga was like, you can feel however you want to feel. That's what I said, bro. I can't even feel bad. Like, that nigga does not care. He's showing you, that's on you. And she was even like, you really don't care. Like, no, bitch, he doesn't give a fuck. Like, because, and y'all don't never, and people take advantage of who they know they could take advantage of. People talk to somebody crazy who they know they could talk to them crazy. He knows you're not leaving him. Not even just on some Aviana shit. Not even because y'all have a kid together. Without the kid, you wouldn't leave. You've never shown signs of leaving. In all the years that y'all been dealing with each other through everything. Through him still having your child, being unfaithful for years on end, and still being unfaithful. And even after she figures out about Megan, if she happens to figure out about Megan, which she will at some point, because they just have to. That's how this shit works. That's why when I tell motherfuckers, if you gonna cheat, which I don't advise because I would never cheat because I don't want to be cheated on, but if you happen to cheat, My nigga, you cannot continue that cycle because that shit's gonna come full circle and either your bitch ass is gonna get your karma and you gonna get cheated on, or both your bitches is gonna meet up and it's gonna be bad. Now, if you really got that Midas touch, then them bitches gonna be fighting over you. Oh, that's my man. I'm the girlfriend. Like, bitch, you're both ditzy. Like, who cares? You bitches are both delusional. Well, no, I'm the girlfriend, though. Like, bitch, both of you were the girlfriend. Like, just because he spent a little bit more time with you, that doesn't mean shit. Just because you and him was in Christmas PJs, bitch, that don't mean shit. Just because he popped out with you on Valentine's, that don't mean shit if he was fucking her whenever he had the opportunity to. Bitches be so clueless, it's crazy. They got nothing in the top of their head. Just dumb as fuck. Oh, well, anybody can get fucked, but my man ain't spend no money on you. Like, that's, listen, they don't even be listening to themselves, bro. So it really is what it is. But yeah, I forgot where I even was going with this. This is why I hate when I start rambling, because I be forgetting the point that I was making in the first place. But yeah, when they figure out about each other, like Megan and old gal, like, they probably still not gonna leave. So it's like, if I'm Mike, Mike's a lightweight. Like, that, the way he talking to them is crazy, but it ain't how I be talking to them, especially if I know that you ain't never gonna leave. And I ain't even a disrespectful nigga. I ain't even on that type time, but like, why not? Why am I gonna sugarcoat it? Why am I gonna sit up here and hide my other bitch from you if you're gonna stay knowing that I'm fucking with another bitch? I don't even have time to waste. You know what I'm saying? Like, they took my iPhone and holding. Bitch, my phone has minutes. I just genuinely, like, actually don't have time, and I, like, don't have time. Like, come on. Clint got his ass left. He didn't want to say it on camera because his mom was like, what happened? This was literally the day after their wedding. That nigga woke up. They was like, production went in Clint's room, and then they showed it, and like, it was fucking shot glasses everywhere, and Clint was like, oh, oh. I said, bruh, shut him up. Get this nigga off my screen. Oh my gosh, like, we don't want to hear that. His mom was like, what happened? Why are you crying? I'm not crying. Like, bruh, come on, don't do this shit. Like, I'm not finna deal with this shit. I almost skipped the scene. I ain't gonna lie. Like, some of these scenes be genuinely so gross and disgusting. Like, I cannot sit here and watch this shit for real. But he was like, Mom, I don't know what to say. And she was like, so what was it? Like, she left? And he didn't want to say it because he was embarrassed. It's like, bitch ass nigga, poke your chest out. What the fuck? You was glad looking embarrassed kissing that dirty, dusty bitch in the mouth. Poke your chest out now and be embarrassed and say that dusty ass bitch left. You was perfectly fine kissing that sloppy mouth bitch in front of everybody in the restaurant, trying to let everybody know y'all was together and letting everybody know y'all story and how y'all got together and what app y'all was on, what website. Poke your chest out now. Have that same fucking energy. But pretty much, we find out Tracy touching that hard shit again, and she took all this nigga shit. And I don't want to laugh. Like, but like, what do you expect? Bitch got arrested for doing such shit with funds. And you trusting her to take field trips all over town with your card and no communication. You done spent all this money on $250 on highlights. $250 on highlights, nigga. $100 on a haircut and a blow dry. You mean to tell me you couldn't go to Walmart and pick that bitch up a track phone? I ain't even saying that shit gotta be the new iPhone 25. Nigga, go pick that bitch up a track phone, nigga. You can't even do that. Like, what do we do? Like, what do you expect? Talking about, Mom, what should I do? Nigga, get on the Chime app. Turn off your goddamn card. You just said that bitch took everything. Nigga, get off the phone with me. Start there, nigga. Get on your app of banking and turn the card off. What do I do next? You text her that you're always here for her, and you'll be waiting for whenever her gracious presence. Nigga, fuck that. If you don't can't believe some of these niggas, bro. I really can't. So after Matt been chilling for the past couple of days, Caitlyn wants him to take her out, which I would be, you know, just a little bit confused. But I would be pushing this nigga more towards a job, because how the fuck is we spending money and we don't have no plans to get money lined up? You know, but anyway, when they walk in, he was like, I borrowed some money from my mom. And I'm not going to judge, because my parents throughout their life stayed with their parents. But they wasn't going out using their parents' money too. That to me is a little bit much. Like, if we got to go out, not only are we living up under our parents and we don't have nothing, I'm not going out on my parents' dime. That's just me. I have a little bit more pride. After the date, Caitlyn was like, are you going to get the check? And he was like, have you heard of Dine and Ditch? Well, where I come from, they call it Dine and Dash. But yes, I've heard of it. And no, I'm not doing it. I literally never dine and dash. Like, I allegedly have stole before. But not on no dine and dash shit. I allegedly stole little food shit from these mom and pop Indian gas stations. But hey, nigga, they was overcharging me anyway. And them niggas was watching me like hawks when I actually was buying some shit. So why the fuck not? And that shit was to survive. They mama is not going to let them die. Their mama is not going to let them pass away. Their mama is not going to let them starve. She going to be doing them justice and doing right by them. At this point, we just stealing just to steal, just because we can. Like, that's just, I hate people like that. I never dine, and also I never dine and dash too, because I used to work in the food industry. So I know what, well, I never was a waiter because I was never going to deal with y'all bitch asses, but I used to work in the food industry, and when I figured out that shit had to come out the waiters' pockets, the waiters or the waitresses' pockets, I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, it's one thing to steal from this company, and like, you know, it is what it is. Like, these rich billionaire, billion, trillion, gazillionaire CEOs, like, nobody really gives a fuck about that. That shit's not gonna be a dent in their account. But to pretty much steal from the waiter or the waitress and have them pay for it, like, that's like really some lame shit. And especially if they fuck with you. Like, if they were an asshole, I would still say it's wrong. But if they really did you right, consistently checked on you, made sure shit was exactly how you wanted it, you know what I'm saying? They was polite. Like, that shit's really flawed. But whatever. Look at you. But what about the Indian niggas? What if they was cool? They're not cool. No, we gonna have to have a conversation, but no immigrant in this country is cool, because they always want to be on top of black people and they want to be like the superior race over black people. But whole time you're a pawn. The Mexicans went out, voted for Trump, you're a pawn. He literally told you like 4 years ago he wanted to build a wall, and he's cracking down on immigration laws. So your uncle Pablo, he's not gonna be able to make it in here, right? Your cousin Fernando, yeah, he's not coming in here. They was filling up them buses, 1,500 deep, selling everything they had in Mexico, thinking they finna come down here and start up a new life and be billionaires. No, y'all asses is pawns. But I wish you the best. Same thing with Indians. Indians came down here. Well, the white man will give me a gas station on the corner. I own more than the black folk. All they do is hair. You're a pawn too. Fuck out of here. So, yeah, the Indians be on a different type time, because they be, you know, trying to feel like the white man's bitch, a good little white man's bitch. Like, them niggas don't give a fuck about y'all. They pawns because you gonna keep us oppressed. They like you because you keep us oppressed. They don't like you because we just love Indians. Fuck out of here, nigga. So the episode ends with Clint's pitiful ass telling his mom he still wants to be with Tracy, and his mom was lost like, but honey, she took everything. Yeah, mom, your son's a fucking loser. Your son's a desperate loser. Talking about, we got married last night, which is even more reason for you to leave. You're not that deep in. You ain't put no time in for real. You ain't really invested. You like, come on, bro. You ain't really made no investments. It's the perfect time to leave. If she did this shit 2-3 years later down the road, maybe I'd be like, hey, I see you, Stan. You done put some years in. You and the bitch got married last night. It ain't even been a full 24 hours. We got married. Well, nigga, you have no card. You have no car. You have no, like, you don't have shit. Bitch might have just took your clothes just cuz. Like, if she not gonna flip them on Depop, nigga, like, what are we saying right now? This nigga's like, I'm still, man, get this nigga off my screen. But anyway, y'all, that's the end of this one. Everybody likes, subscribe, share, so friends like,